car's gas tank was intact. This raised questions about the source of the fire.
My instincts told me that this was not an accident, that somebody was killed. And I stayed with that feeling. That's why I told the sergeant that I was calling the experts in.
That expert was arson investigator Janine Mather. The first thing she noticed was that the entire driver's seat had been consumed by fire.
Normal vehicle fires with a body inside, there usually is body fluids and remains on the seat. And in this case, there was no body fluids located in the vehicle and no remains on the seat.
Mather then checked all possible sources for a fire. The fuel lines, the ignition switch, the starter, the battery. Everything was intact.
I looked at the vehicle inside and out and underneath and ruled out all accidental causes of ignition.
Crime scene investigators gathered the fire debris and placed it in sealed canisters. At the lab, they inserted activated charcoal strips and then heated the cans. The strips were then put into a solvent and tested with gas chromatograph mass spectrometry. This revealed the fire was started with large amounts of charcoal lighter fluid.
When the results came back that it was positive for charcoal starter fluid, I knew that we had an arson, an intentionally set fire.
And just as investigators heard this news, they learned something else. Molly Daniels' sister, Melissa, had been visiting Molly when she experienced one of the most bizarre incidents she had ever encountered.
Melissa had gone in to get a Q-tip out of the bathroom, turned around and looked, and there was a guy laying in the floor of the closet, but his head was up in the corner. She couldn't see anything but from the waist down, and he was wearing boxers. And she went out to Molly and she goes, "There's a man asleep in your closet." She goes, "No, there's not."
But when Molly looked in her closet, she didn't see anyone there.
But things started getting kind of weird after that.
Needless to say, investigators found the incident suspicious and now wondered whether Molly was somehow involved in her husband's murder.
Thanks to Move Free Ultra 2-in-1, I keep up with this little one. See the world with this guy and hit the town with these girls.
In a clinical study, 4 out of 5 users felt better joint comfort. Move Free Ultra. Movement keeps us connected.
From true stories to 20, from ready apps to emergency response. Whenever damage strikes,